So Kwame Sage is out with some expose. Yes, Kwame Sage is out with some expose. And according to him, he didn't understand why Tessy was crying when, Martin broke up with her, or when the relationship between her and then Martin didn't work out, because Tessy was just faking it. After the whole J. Chris heartbreak, Tessy was not over J. Chris. So, Charlie, everything we saw in the house between Tessy and then, Martin, it was fake, because Tessy even told him. This is Royalty TV series. Subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we do on this very platform. So Kwame Sage, after the whole reunion, Tessy, when she was asked the relationship between she and then Kwame Sage, said that they are friends. But Kwame Sage, played around the thing. So the fans started going at him, and then he came on live to explain himself. Now, according to Kwame Sage, Kwame Sage was evicted and then he came back to the house. If you remember, he was evicted and then he came back. So Kwame came and then went. But when Kwame said that when he returned to the house, he had a conversation with Tessy and told Tessy that, look, people like you. And so Tessy confided in him that she doesn't like Martin. She doesn't have feelings for Martin. But then she is going to play along so that she can win Perfect Match Extra Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the video from Kwame Sage.
Tessy and I had a conversation in the washroom. We had conversation. I told her what happened. Like what was happening outside and all that, and everything is fine. And then I remember we having conversation about she and Martin. You understand? And she made mention to me that she doesn't like Martin that much. She doesn't really like the guy. Do you understand? And I was giving her more reason why she should, because I was trying to, bring them together, and I've kind of, seen something in them. So she was standing on business that they were going to do this. They were going to do this whole game, and after the game, they are free to go their own ways. So probably, I know women to have, that soft side. Probably she came out of the house and probably she... Enough of the probably, right? Redundancy. She saw how the whole vibe was with Martin, and they decided to continue. Do you understand? So I I don't know how come the whole relationship blew up like that, and feelings were caught and all that. But then I just want to let you people know that I was there for Tessy. When Tessy called me, I called her. She was crying. She told me a side of the story and all that. I called Martin. He told me the side of his story, and it was all valid. Do you understand? It was all valid. But the only point at which I was, confused a bit was when Tessy was crying about the fact that she said she fell in love with a guy and all that. That was like very new to me, because the Tessy I knew was she told me she wasn't interested in a guy. She doesn't really like the guy. Do you understand? And blah 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 blah. I'm not here to give details about that. So I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what is happening. I'm not here to defend Martin. And mind you, I believe it or not, take it or not, I'm not here to even paint myself white. As I said, people hate me. I was going to Nigeria. Yes, let me address this Nigeria issue. Tessy didn't give me money to go to Nigeria. I don't know where this is all coming from. The only time Tessy gave me money, let me start spilling everything here before someone. The only time was when I was going to have my passport done. I had already paid everything, but when I got there, they said I needed to pay an extra thing to make it quick. So I called her. I was out of options. I called, and she wasn't even able to send me at that moment. It was later cried, and I was like, oh sis, I'm through with the whole thing, so I'm sending your money back to you. Then she was like, no, I should keep. She sent 200 cedis. Then she was like, oh, I should keep 100 cedis and send 100 cedis to her. So it was more like that. It was more like what we did, and Assem call. So fast forward, I went to Nigeria. There was something about her. She wasn't happy. So of course, being Kwame, I went ahead to ask her if she's okay, and she started telling me everything about, the whole relationship thing. But I'm not here to. I had an intimate conversation with her. I had a personal conversation with Tessy, and I'm not here to spill the tea about that. I don't know why this whole thing is blowing out of proportion. People think I'm here to come and make her dirty, but the fact that she came saying we've been friends, we are cool and all that, and then I, on the contrary, said something else. And at the reunion, I could have, of course, spilled all the tea at the reunion. But then, first of all, she wasn't there, and I was respecting her not being present. That's why I kept everything short. That I don't want to talk about it. And I said that the backstabbing and all that. And mind you, people, AJ asked me about Tessy and Judah, but of course, the fans already were coming for me, so they even didn't think about the whole Tessy thing and Judah thing. But they went straight that I was going for Tessy, which is fine. I have no malice with Judah as well. It's just that things didn't go as planned. So back to the whole Tessy issue. So she was feeling bad and all that. She said the fans were coming at her and all that. Then I was like, okay, it's fine. But then is that all? Then she started telling me about what was happening between she and Martin. Then I'm like, oh, okay, so what do you have to say? So she said everything to me, that this is what was happening to her. And this was also what Martin did and all that. So I was like, okay, I listened to her. She said everything she wanted to say. And Judah and I gave her the comfort she needed at the moment. And I was telling her that, okay, that's fine. But then I feel we should, talk about the whole thing. So fast forward from there, we made some content. She even came with products that she wanted to do some content for Honora. I came up with a script. We did something for Honora and all that. We did some little acting thing. And I told her I was going to Nigeria. Yes, let me address this Nigeria issue. Tessy didn't give me money to go to Nigeria. I don't know where this is all coming from. The only time Tessy gave me money, let me start spilling everything here before someone. The only time was when I was going to have my passport done. I had already paid everything, but when I got there, they said I needed to pay an extra thing to make it quick. So I called her. I was out of options. I called, and she wasn't even able to send me at that moment. It was late Accra. Then I was like, oh sis, I'm through with the whole thing. So I'm sending your money back to you. Then she was like, no, I should keep. She sent 200 cedis. Then she was like, oh, I should keep 100 cedis and send 100 cedis to her. So it was more like that. It was more like what we did and Assem call. So fast forward, I went to Nigeria. Then I saw that she posted the whole breakup thing. So when I saw the post, I was surprised because our last conversation about the whole breakup thing was let's try and make everything fine. You understand? Let's try and not bring it out for Martins, the whole, they being winners as well. So we shouldn't just make it blow out of proportion. So yes, she posted the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, you're an adult. You choose what to do with your life. We can only advise you as friends. So when the whole thing started going on, I started seeing drags that I was part of the whole breakup. And I don't know.
That's what Kwame said. And like I said, and I'm glad that this has come out at this particular point. The housemates going into the house, you need to be very careful, because it's like when a policeman arrests you, they will tell you that whatever you do or say here can and may be used against you in the law court. And that is exactly what we are seeing now. That is exactly what we are seeing now. Kwame Sage, they spilled the beans. Kwame Sage is acting like a snitch. Yes, because, and I've always said that when relationship break, secrets should die with them. And anybody who comes out with the secret he or she shared with a former friend, I don't trust that person. And whether it is the truth or not, I look at that person in a certain way, because I don't joke with loyalty. That is why my channel is called Loyalty TV Studios. I don't joke with loyalty. And for what Kwame is doing, Tessy never shaded you. Maybe I've not seen it, but if Tessy's fans are shading you, just ignore and move on. But for you to be coming out with the private conversations you had with Tessy, it is against every fiber in me. That is my opinion on this issue. You can let me hear from you in the comment section. Don't forget that season 3 is coming this Saturday, and Loyalty TV Studios will be with you throughout the journey.
Etoda ohwe dan bi o mode light aye no nworan bi si ho a na bi sample say electrician no mtua ne kade kai say about domestic installation, industrial installation, commercial installation, solar panel installation, security camera installation, electrical fencing. Company papa omoye ne simple na ye fe a simple way electrical engineering omo boda form about dan ho wiring nyina omoye ni nyina ma kama sia kakra bi ni nye dwuma ne ma o ye din the simple way electrical engineering. Francis here 0249 607839 and 0266 560669. Your Doko Pacific Oil Pair. Simple way electrical engineering. You break your money, you fair.